Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Hand off to the single back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. Big spin on the run.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this.
Oh, it's a fake here, trying to run for it on the direct snap. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
That's the end of the first quarter. Clemson 3, North Carolina 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll test the right side here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll feed the back again. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down play for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebacker shifting around now. A short completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. We don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Chambers. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
QB decides to keep it here. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. North Carolina. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Got the first down, now looking for more. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
3:25.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, UNC. And they will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform make it.
The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out there. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30. At the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Motion now from the tight end. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had.
Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all those great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding some room with the 25. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And looking to throw now on first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, North Carolina. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. caught in the backfield. It's Foster. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, North Carolina 38, Clemson 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down and goal upcoming. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, UNC. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And the wideout goes in motion. And the single back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Physical running fights off the defender. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.